Good morning, everybody. I'm so sorry I'm a few minutes late. I was having some technical issues, as is the way. Well, I thought I'd try something different coming on live and use a different link, thinking that it'd save me a few minutes, and in the end it didn't work. So I had to come out and start again. So apologies for that. I hope you're all well, and I hope your week is going okay so far. It's starting to get a bit busy, isn't it? But I just want to say thank you for all of those that have been tuning in to watch me crafting, either live or on the replay later on, and going back and seeing the previous days as well. So I'm Kylie from Hello Crafter, if you don't know me already, and I am a paper crafter, I'm a card maker, and I'm also a Stampin' Up demonstrator, living near Leeds Bradford area of the UK, and I run card making and paper crafting classes and workshops and events, and I do a little bit online as well. So that's me. And so I have been coming on every day for this is day 9 of my 12 Days of Craftmas Facebook Live series. So I try and come on Facebook to do some crafting at least once a week if I can. But I thought this would be fun to do a 12 days in a row series. This is really good for me, kind of getting organised and sharing some crafts with you that I might just not get round to doing if I didn't commit to this. But also it's been really fun kind of watching your comments and your feedback, and also seeing you try some of the crafts as well. So a few of you have tagged me in your versions of the projects. So anyway, that's just a bit of introduction. I don't really do that every day, but I think I'm kind of like killing some time before people find me because I'm on a bit late. So hello, if you're watching live, please say hi. If you're coming on the replay, I'd love to see where you're joining from, and your comments would be much appreciated. And we'll make a start on today's. Well, before I do that, I'm going to do the draw for. I always forget if I don't do it at the start. I always forget. So every day I add something new to my Christmas decorations in my craft room. So something new has been added since yesterday. So if you didn't watch yesterday's video, you will have to go and review it. So today's decoration, it might be hard to spot, but I've ended up moving it because I thought it's too mean to have you like zoom into every pixel, because it's not the best picture quality. So and anyway, so if you comment what you find, spot the difference, and comment what it is that I've added, then your name goes into a draw to win the projects that I made the previous day. So yesterday I made these fun little cards, and I've put your names that have commented into a little pot, and I just pick a name. And we have Sharida. Well done, Sharida. So those cards will be making their way to you. And well done. So tomorrow, do the same. So comment on this video if you can spot what I've added, and I'll draw another name tomorrow. So I'm just going to put Sharida, I'm just going to put your name on here because I will forget otherwise. So I'll just point you down to my desk and then explain what I'm doing today. So I'm keeping it really simple today, and there's a reason for that, because I'm really crazy busy today. I was crazy busy yesterday, so this project perfectly timed, because it doesn't need much prep and it's nice and quick and easy. It's a project that I've done before, ages ago. I think probably 3 years ago maybe, but I did it as part of a like a private event. So I'm not sure if I've shared this one before. Today's free gift, ordering gift. So if you place an order of £40 or more, I'm going to send a gift. Today's free gift are these gorgeous, really lovely sparkly gems. They're called druzy embellishments. I don't know why. I'm not sure what druzy means. I might have to Google it later. However, you can pick any of the free gifts that I've been sharing over the 12 days. Obviously, we're only on day 9, so there's 9 free gifts to choose from if you order today. And you just have to use my link that's in my video or message me with your order and good to go. Let me know if you have any questions about products or something you're looking for that you can't find, whatever. I can help with that. So let's just straighten you up. Right, today we need cardstock or paper. I'm just going to start with an A4 sheet and your trimmer and your scoreboard, or if your trimmer's got a scoring blade on it, you can use that. So I am going to start by cutting my A4 sheet down to 15 centimetres first of all. So I'm going to chop a bit off the length so that now my A4 sheet is 15 centimetres wide. Yes, well done, Shrita. Thank you for coming on again, and for your comments as well. Now, I've just realised I can't use, because I'm using metric. Let me think about this just for a second. Yeah. I'm not using the scoreboard, I'm using my trimmer because I'm using 0.5 centimetre measurements here. So we'll do scoring first and then cutting. So we need strips of card ultimately, but each strip of card needs scoring. So we do our scoring first, so we don't need to score each individual strip separately. So we're going to score at 3.5. Seven, 10.5, and 14. And then we need strips from this. We need 8 strips. I'm going to do mine at 2.5. I think I'll do mine at 2.5. So can I get 8 out of that? Maths at this early in the morning. 2.5 times 8. Yes, that's fine. Right, 2.5 centimetres. Or do I do 2? I'm going to do 2. Right, change that, 2 centimetres. So let's measure it on this side, it's easier. 2 centimetre strips. Need 8. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got a bit left over for doing another one if you want. Now these all need folding up and gluing. So you see the little 1 centimetre tab, that's where you would put the glue. So let's just get these folded up quick. Yeah, this it's a little bit blurry, isn't it, the video? So you might just have to zoom in or something later. Right, glue. So for each of these strips, if you fold it back on the second, if that's the first score line, if you fold it back on the second so that it's flat, and then put glue on the tab and then fold the other side over it, you're going to get that ultimately. It's just easier to fold it flat. So do that on all 4. All 8, sorry. Okay, so once they're stuck, we need to arrange them. Just take a minute to arrange them so that they're all facing the same way with the join on the same side. So you can see where you've glued. I'll just line them up like that. Yep. They're all the same way. My join tab is on the inside there at that side. Right, so now I need to glue them together like this all the way around. But again, it's easier to do that if you hold them flat. So there's my join. So I'm putting glue just on this bottom half, this bottom section there, and then I'm gluing it to the bottom of this one. And I'm making sure the two ends line up and the sides line up as best I can. Stacking all those up. Good morning, Karen, Julia, Ali, and I think I've said hi to Sharida. I really, really appreciate you joining me each morning. It's really nice to feel like I'm crafting in company as well. So once you've got all those stacked up, we're going to join them together around like that. Before we do that, we're going to get something to hang it. So I've got some of this lovely gold thread. It's like linen thread, but it's gold. It's lovely. And if I can find the end, that's the tricky bit. There you go. And then I'm going to cut myself a little loop with that. I'm just going to tie it at the end just so that it's secure. Got to kind of glue that in somehow. Best way I've found is to use tape. So let's stack these all up together. I'm going to put a little line of tape on that side and the same on the other side, and that twine's just going to wedge in between the two bits of tape. And just for good measure, I'll just put an extra bit of glue. Could have used a bit more tape actually. Let's peel off this. Just going to wedge that on one side. That's the wrong way. It needs to come out the bottom, so there, that way. Just press those two sides together. There you have your lovely star. I'm going to make it a little bit more fancy, so you could just leave it like that, and you can do this in any colour. You could do it in glitter card, in foil card. You could you could stamp a sheet of cardstock and then cut that up. I'm just going to get some of this paper. I've found a coordinating paper. Quite like the stripes. So if I cut a piece, because I need 11 by 16. I need an 11 by 16 piece of this. And then I'm going to do the scoring first. So with a short edge along the top, I'm just going to score this. It needs to be scored at a smaller measurements: 2.5, 5, 7.5, and 10. So it's exactly the same, but they're just going to be smaller. Fold it first just to save the time, and then cut these down to 8 pieces that measure 2 centimeters wide. And just doing the same again. I forgot to show you my Christmas t-shirt. I'll just see if I can. My Christmas t-shirt. Yes, I am a fan of mince pies. What are your thoughts on mince pies? There's a question for this morning. How do you feel about mince pies? And if you like them, how do you like to eat them? And if you do like mince pies, do you have any recommendations for shop bought mince pies that you think are delicious? Because I've got some decent ones from Morrison's that I've been eating, but you know, they're all right, they're average. But I quite like them warmed up with a little bit of clotted cream. Don't often have clotted cream in the house though, so sometimes as a bit of a treat. Okay, so these, you can hardly see the join on these ones, so I'm not too bothered about lining them up all the same way. That one's a bit stuck together. Okay, so now I've got my little diamonds, and they are going to slot right in there. And I've just realised that my stripes would have been better on the inside, because you can see the inside of your paper better. But that's okay, it's fine because it still coordinates. So now I am going to put a little bit of glue on this side and a little bit of glue on this side. So the two sides that will fit on the inner, squeeze it closed, slot it in, it'll naturally open out, but then you can just pinch the two sides to stick it, and you do that on, just make sure it's pushed right as far into the centre as you can, and just get your fingers in. Oh, really, you can't beat a homemade mince pie. And I don't know, I get a bit scared of pastry. I don't really like making it because I've tried many times and failed many times, that it kind of puts me off making it. And I know it's one of those things where practice makes perfect, but when it comes to cooking, I think I kind of give it like 3 or 4 or 5 chances, and if I've still not got it right, I'm like, nah, it's not for me. We can't be good at everything, can we? And the same with brownies. So pastry and brownies, they just don't seem to like me. I made the most delicious mince pie once, but I couldn't get them out of the tin, so I had to eat them with a spoon straight out of the baking tin. I wasn't going to waste them. No way. So Sainsbury's, taste the difference. 9 mini mince pies. Yes, I do love the mini ones, because then I don't feel guilty about having one every day when they're the mini ones. I do like a Costa mince pie. They're pretty good if I'm ever out for a cup of tea. And some people like them with brandy butter. I'm not a massive fan of brandy butter. I just like a little bit of cream on my warm mince pie. There we go. It's a beautiful decoration. It's a lovely size. It's about kind of, you know, let's see. It's about 12 centimetres ish by 13 and a half, about 12, 13 centimetres in diameter. And you can do them in all colours. And if you were feeling it, you could do even a smaller one inside there. Or you could do even bigger ones. They would look good hanging from the ceiling. And I like to finish them off with just something sparkly right in the middle, and these ones are perfect because they're quite big. Well, they have two sizes, but the big one's nice and big, and that will just fit right in the middle, just to add a bit of shine. There we go. And now I feel like I need a little bit more time because I want to make loads of these now. Yeah, there we go. So nice and simple today. Again, because I have so much to do, so much, and I'm out as well. I'm going out in a bit. So if you are looking out for the email that accompanies with the PDF, sorry, that accompanies the tutorial today, it might go out a little bit later than normal. So I might have to do that a bit later this evening, depending on whether I can, what time I get home, and whether I can get my other jobs done. So look out for that though, because it will go out before I go to bed. That's it. And again, if you need any supplies, if you're looking at the last chance list, you can put your order through using my link below, and it'll come straight to you. You pay the shipping on that, but then I'll send you your free gift. Or message me, because I will be doing another order tomorrow. I need to take advantage of this last chance promotion. No, the free shipping promotion, which is on till Wednesday. We have been advised that the warehouse is running a few days behind, so it does mean it's going to be about 3 days longer to get to you than normal, or get to me before it gets to you. So just bear that in mind. If there's something you want urgently, please let me know, because I might even be doing an expedited order tomorrow, so I may be able to get it faster for you if you message me. Righty ho, I am gonna go. I have no brain power left to think about whether I've forgotten to tell you anything. So I'm going to let you get off and enjoy your day. Thank you so much for being here and watching and commenting, and thank you if you're watching on replay as well. And I'll see you back here tomorrow, but I'm not going to be 10 tomorrow. What's the day today? Tuesday, yeah. Tomorrow I'm going to be on later than normal. 12. I'm going to be on at 12 tomorrow rather than 10, because I've got a little craft session with my ladies at the retirement village, my normal monthly session with them. So I will be on live when I get back from that. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now, everyone.